Hey there everyone, it's Ravindra Devrani. I have come back with another video. In this video, we are going to learn uploading and displaying images in Angular. It is how our project is going to look like. In this add product section, we are going to add our product with image, and in display section, we are going to display our product with images. If you find this video helpful, then please hit that like button and let me know in the comments how was your experience. So let's get started without any delay. So let's start with creating a new project, and for that we will open Windows PowerShell, or here we will type the location where we want to create our project. So here, and we will create a new project simply by writing ng new, and let's name it Angular image upload. Press enter, and it is asking, would you like to add Angular routing? Yes, we would like to add. So type Y here, and we are going to use CSS in our project. So now it will take a while, so we have to wait for that. And for the API section, I have already created a separate video. You can check it out in my YouTube channel. It is the video that I am talking about, upload and retrieve files with .NET Core APIs. I will also put the source code in the description box, so do not worry about that. But if you want to create APIs from the scratch, you can check out this video. Now our project has created, and we have to change the directory. So cd and the name of our project, Angular image upload. Now we are inside that directory where we have created our project, and we will write code dot, and it will open this directory in the Visual Studio Code, and make sure you have installed it. And here it is our project. Now we will run it in the browser, and we will open the terminal for that, and you can see it here, terminal, and it is the shortcut key for that, control plus this backtick, and here write ng serve dash open, and it will open it in a browser, but I'm not using open flag, and we will open it manually. So right now it is building our project, and we don't want this. Now we can open it in the browser. So we will write here localhost 4200. It is a default port for our Angular application, and let's see how it is working. Yeah, it is working fine with default Angular templates. So let's remove this template, and we can see this template inside here, app and app.component.html, and let's remove here and type here the popular hello world. Yeah, we are fine, but we will implement our own design, and I'm gonna use bootstrap for that. So type here bootstrap, and here inside the docs we are going to use some CDNs and HTML template of bootstrap. So here copy this portion and paste it here, but we already have HTML template inside our index file, and let me show you. Okay, here index.html. So we will not define it again, and I'm just copy this link from here and paste it here inside the index.html file, and we will copy this script tag, and we will paste it here. And let's remove this part and remain this hello world part. let's see how is it working. Yeah, it is working fine. And okay, let's see, class equal to text danger, and let's see is it working fine or not. Yes, our bootstrap is working fine right now, so we are good to go. Okay, now let's use it navigation bar. So let's see where we can find it, and here components nav bar, and let's copy this and paste it here. Okay, let's see how is it working, and it is working perfectly fine. Okay, let's close this index.html for now, we do not need it, and let's create our own component. So I'm here, I'm opening new terminal, and we will write ngGC, means ng generate component, and inside the components folder we will generate a component name product. And we have successfully created our first component here, and it has automatically created a components folder, and inside that component folder it has created a folder named product, and here we have our files related to this component. So we have 4 files here. First one is CSS file, where we can define our CSS, and let's remove this CSS file, we do not need it. And let's remove this testing file, we also do not need this. Now we only have sorry, I have removed HTML file. So let's press Ctrl Z and it will undo it. We have to remove this spec.ts file. Okay, we only need 2 files, app.component.html, product.component.html, and product.component.css, and let's remove this, otherwise it will give us an error. And it is the selector for our component app product, and let's call this component inside the app.component.html file. So let's see where we can put it. Okay, let's put it anywhere, and I'm gonna put it inside a, let's create a tab div class, sorry, not tab, a div tag and class equal to container, and I'm gonna put it here. So app product, and let's see how is it working. Yeah, here it is working absolutely fine. Okay, and let's give a margin to our container. So here use a utility class mt4, and it will create a margin from the top. So let's see how is it working. Yeah, it is working fine. Okay, now let's work on our routing module. So here let's find the routing class. So it will be here app.routing.module.ts, and here we will define our routes. So first route will be, let's see, path, and path will be product, add product. Now the second is component and product component. Yes, and we will define a default route for this. So let's see here, create another object, and here will be path will be blank, redirect to, it will redirect to this path, which is this add product, and path match equals to full. Okay, and yeah, it's fine. Okay, and let's remove it from here and type router outlet, and all the content pages will be displayed here. So all the content pages will be displayed here, and let's comment it. Okay, and now let's see how is it working. And I think let's do some changes here also in the navigation bar, and we do not need lots of it, so I'm gonna remove the lot of the code from here. Like, I do not need this search bar, so I'm removing it. And yeah, we will comment this drop down menu. If we need it future, then we can use it, and I do not need this disabled link. Okay, and here, yeah, I think it is fine, and remove this link also. Okay, and here it will be our home tab or default tab. Now it will be our add product, add product. Oh, let's see what happens here. Oh, we have to define a new li. So here I'm just copying it and pasting it. I think we are fine now. Let's see. Yeah, but I am not loading a content page here, so let's see why it is happening. Okay, it is saying that invalid configuration, add product. Okay, so we have to remove this part, add product, from here. Yeah, now it is working fine, and it is the default component which is going to load in our project. Okay, we are good so far. So let's use some APIs, and these are the endpoints for the API. So, and let's make these models. So first we will create this status class, which have two properties, status code and message. So here inside the src, create a new folder, and sorry, not src, inside the app, inside this app folder, create a new folder, name it models, and we will create some interfaces here. So first one will be our status.ts, and export, we are going to export this interface. So export interface status and status code, it will be number, and message, it will be string, and close it. Let's create another one, and here we need these two properties for the request of add product. So let's create a class for this, and let's combine this class, this with this. So we will create another class which will have id, product name, product image, and image file. So here let's create a new file and product.ts, export interface product. It will have id, number, and let's see, product name is string, and this product image is string, and image file, and it will be a file type. Okay, and let's close it. So let's see what we can do now. Let's create services. So here type nggs, and inside a services folder we will create product services. So here type product, then enter, and it will take a while, so we have to be patient for that. And let's see, yeah, here inside the services folder we have created our file, and let's remove this spec.ts file, we do not need it. Let's make our project much cleaner, remove all the unnecessary file and code. Okay, and where is our services file? Here, product.service.ts. So first of all we have to define some modules in the app module class. Okay, here, and let's import some modules which we will need in our project in future. So first we will need HTTP client module and reactive forms module. So reactive forms module will be imported from Angular/forms, and let's import HTTP client module manually. So here HTTP client module from Angular/common/HTTP. Okay, and this module is needed for HTTP client calls, and this module is for using forms, using reactive forms. Okay, let's close it for now, and let's write some code here quickly. So here write private HTTP client. Okay, and we need to define a environment variable inside that environment file. So here environment.ts, and here we will define base URL. And what will be our base URL? It is gonna be our base URL. Okay, and yeah, so here type base URL, and it will be environment import environment. base URL equals to this dot environment dot base URL plus API. So right here an API for the add section, and for that we will use a data model product, and it will be type of product, and because it need a form data, so we are gonna define let form data equals to new form data, and form data dot append. Let's see what it was. So it was product name and image file. It will be data dot product name form data dot append image file, data dot image file. Okay, and return this dot http dot post, and it will return a status type of data, and here this dot base URL, and let's make it private, this dot base URL plus slash, let's see what was the URL, yeah, slash add comma, we will pass form data here. Okay, and we will have another API get all, and it will simply return an array of product. So return this dot http dot get product array, this dot base URL slash get all. Let's see, yeah, get all. Okay, now we have completed a service section, so close it for now. Let's move to our product component. Okay, let's see what we can do now. First we will define a form, so it will be, but before that let's use some services. So private product service and comma, one more service we will need, form builder, private FB form builder. Okay, let's import it here. So import form builder from @angular /forms, yeah, and form group also. So here private frm dot form group, sorry, private not private, frm form group and we will define it here. So this dot frm equal to this dot fb dot group, and we will define our properties here. So first one will be image name, sorry, product name, and another one will be image file. Okay, and one more, it will be ID. Yes, and we are fine now. Okay, let's create an HTML for this component. So let's close it for now. Oh, I have closed this tab also, sorry, not this tab, and we need only these two tabs. So let's use some designing from the bootstrap. Here click on overview of forms, and let's see what it is giving us. Yeah, it is giving us this form. So let's copy it and let's save some time. Okay, and here I do not need this. I need only two fields here. One is product name and another one is product image. Sorry, it was a image file. It will be type equals to file, and let's remove this form control name. We do not need it here. We will fetch this file with different manner. So here input type equals to text, class equals to form control, id equals to, I do not need id, okay, and it will be product name, and here form control name equals to product name. Let's see how is it looking right now. Okay, it is looking okay. Okay, and here let's remove it also. Input type equals to submit. Let's remove this div also. Okay, and here input class equal to form control, and let's see how is it working. Okay, I think, yeah, it is working fine. Okay, let's put it inside a div. So here div style equal to width 40%. Yeah, it is looking much better. And here h2 add product. h2 is too big, so let's try h3 and let's see. Yeah, h3 is much better. So here we will define, let's see what we can define, form group, and it will be frm and ng submit on post. This method will be created in future, so do not worry about it. So let's create it first. Here let's create this method on post. Now it will not give any error. Yes. Okay, let it be like that. Now we will validate our input. So this field is going to be a mandatory field. So here we will define comma form validation validators, something like that. Okay, let's see what it was. Okay, let's see validator dot, okay, I am forgetting its name, and it is saying it is validators class. So here it's not a validator, it's a validators, and here validators dot required. Okay, we are good to go now here. But before, we have to define a property here which will return form controls. So here let's define a property get f, and it is a property which will return the form controls frm this dot frm dot controls, and we are gonna use this f here. So let's use it. So here will be our validation message. Let's see div. Let's see how is it looking here. Okay, it is looking fine. Now let's define here product name is required. Let's see, yeah, and its class will be text danger. Okay, now we will put a condition here, div ng if f dot product name dot, it will not be, I think it is like this, f product name dot touched. Let's copy it, touched, and dot dirty not and or dirty. And is invalid, then we will display this product name is required message, but we have to check another condition here. So here let's write something like this, dot errors dot required ng if this dot product name dot errors dot required. Okay, here is some mistake, what it is. Okay, let's write it manually. Oh, I got it. It is, this guy is missing. Okay, I think it is much better right now, and let's remove this, and it is again giving error, so let's remove it. Yeah, it is fine. Let's put it back. Okay, let's see what is happening here. It is fine, and errors dot required. I think it is a single quote, that's why it is giving an error. Yeah, it is fine. And right here it will be disabled until our form is valid. So right here, if frm dot invalid, if form is invalid, then our submit button will be disabled. So let's see. Okay, and let's see, is it disabled or not? And it is not disabled. I don't know why. Let's close this tab and let's try to validate our controls. So it is touched dirty invalid, frm dot invalid, then it will be disabled. And let's put a required here. Let's remove it. Oh, here is a problem. It is an attribute, not an event. Yeah, now it is working fine. Okay, and yes, it is working perfectly. But our validation message is not displaying. Let's see what is happening here. Oh, here required. Yes, and validation is working fine right now. Okay, let's write an event for our input type equals to file. So here we will write an function for an event, so it will be on change, and here we will get an event. So let's see what we are logging here. Event dot and okay, here change equal to on change. We will pass an event here. Let's see, let's track it in a console. Okay, let's check here. Let's select this image and it is not showing anything. And I have done a terrible mistake. I have defined it here. So let's move it here in the input type equals to file. Let's find it in browser. Is it working or not? So here we are gonna select this image, and here we are getting an image, and sorry, not image, event, and from this event we will get our file. So here we will share input dot target files 0. This is how we are gonna find file. Yeah, here it is our file. Okay, we are good till now. Let's define form, sorry, not form, product, and product, it will be a product type equals to new product. First one will be id, it will be 0, product name, it will be blank. Basically we are initializing this product object. So let's see what is it is asking. It is missing the following properties of product image. Okay, and product image, it will also be null. Let's see what else it is missing. Image file, it will be null. Let's open this product file, and this one will be nullable. Okay, and this one also be nullable. Let's leave it, and okay, we are fine now. And let's write another thing here, status. It will be status. Okay, and why we are doing this? Because we are gonna track our messages inside this object, and we are going to use it here. So ng if status dot status, sorry, if status is not null, then it will display status message. Okay, let's see what we can do right now. And it is giving us error. What it is saying: undefined is not assignable to parameter string blob, and defined is not type of string data dot image file. Okay, where is, let's put it that way. I guess it is fine now. Now we will put this file inside this object. And what is our object? Okay, here this product object. So here write product dot image file equals to this guy, console.log this dot product. Let's see. Yeah, and it is inside this object. So yeah, we are good. Now let's work on this post method. So what we will do here, first we will do form frm data equals to this dot frm dot value. We can simply use, we do not need a whole object here, we only need the product file. So here product files, sorry, image file this dot image file equals to this, and let's see is it working fine or not. This dot image file. Okay, yeah, it is working fine, I hope. So here we are getting form data. Now we are going to convert it into an object. So right here object dot assign, and let me explain what we are going to do. First, it was a form data, so let's log it. Console.log form data here. This dot frm dot value, and simply here, and we are getting this, but we want to append this file in the form data. So what we are going to do, we are going to convert this form data into an object, then we can perform directly this operation, which will be frm data. Let's make it const frm data dot, and it will be a type of product. Let's see, is it working fine or not. So frm data asdf, yes, it is working fine. So what we will do, we will add image file here, frm data dot image file equals to this dot image file. Now let's see it is working fine or not. Okay, now we are good. Now we can pass this object into our service. So here we will call our service and pass this object to it. For this we have injected it here. So let's use this product service. This dot product service dot add, let's pass frm data here dot subscribe. Now in the next we will get a response. So this dot status equals to response. Inside the we have another block which is error. So inside the error we will log our error. Console.log error err. Okay, and let's see what we can do. Okay, here this dot status code equals to 0. This dot status dot message equals to wait. And here we can write error on server side. Okay, let's see how is it working. So here okay, let's change. No, it is fine. So here let's add product 5 and here put this image, and it is saying cannot set the properties of undefined status code. Let's see what it is saying. This dot status code. Okay, let's comment this code for now and let's see. Okay, it is saying that status code is not defined. Okay, let's define it. So what we will do, this dot status equals to status code 0 and message is wait. Let's remove this and copy this thing here also. Error on server side. Yes, it is working fine. So let's see, let's uncomment this code, and here this dot status equals to this one. Okay, let's add product 5, add an image file. Okay, it is saying error on server side because API dot not, this URL is not valid, and it is absolutely right. So here we have API slash product product 5 let's see how is it working. Added successfully. Now let's add another product 6 and change the file. Okay, added successfully. Now we have successfully added our product. Let's display them in the table. So for that we are gonna use the table of bootstrap. So let's see where we can find table. Let's see we can find or not. Yeah, here. Perfect, we can find the table. Okay, we will use it later, but first we have to create a component for that. So let's close this product.service.ts file here and it also. So now what we will do, we will create what is happening here, nggc components, and what will be the name of component? Display product. Display products. Let's see how is it working. Okay, where is our components folder? Here. So let's remove this junk from here because we do not need it and we want a simple project. Okay, and remove this spec file also because we do not need it, and here remove this line. Okay, we are fine. Okay, now define it in a route. So where is our routing file? Let's find our routing module.ts. Okay, now here we will define a path. So it will be display products component, display product component, and now open this app component file and copy this, paste it here, and display products route will be display products. Let's see how is it working. Yes, it is working absolutely fine. So let's copy this guy and paste it inside here. Display product.html file. Okay, let's paste it here and put it inside a div with 40%. Div style class, width 40%. Put this table here, and we wanna make this table. Okay, we will do it later. First, let's see how is it looking. Okay, it is looking fine. Let's make it a stripped table. So table is stripped. Okay, 40% is too less. Let's make it 50%. Okay, let's make it 60%. Yes, 60% is fine. And here we will define products. So let's see. Yeah, it is working fine. Now what we can do, we can remove this junk from here. So here name product and image. Remove it from here, and okay, we only need 2 of these guy. Okay, we will work later here. First we have to define an array here. So it will be products. It will be the type of product array, and here. So here, let's see what we can do. Okay, we will put it inside this guy, and we will see product is null or not. So ng if products, it means if product will not null, then only we can display our products. Now put a for loop. So let's define a for loop here. ng4 equals to let product of products. So here product name, and here product image. I hope it is fine. Let's see. Yes, it is working fine. Now let's fetch our product from the service. So here define private product service. Okay, and get products. This dot product service dot get all dot subscribe next response. This dot products equals to response, and in error section error console.log err. And let's call this method here. So this dot get products. Let's see how is it working. Okay, and we are getting name of image, so that's fine, absolutely fine. That's what we needed. Now we will define an image. So let's define some image here. So height will be 100, not 100, 80 pixel, and width will be 100 pixel. src equals to, let's see this tag works or not. Yeah, it is working fine. Okay, let's put it in that way. And our src will be like this. Okay, and here let's define it data. First we need a URL. So here product image base URL equals to environment dot base URL plus uploads. Okay, and here it is our base path. Let's put a forward slash here and define here src equals to, so what was that, image base URL plus product dot image name. Okay, what was that then, image name, and it is fine. So why is it giving error? Okay, we will figure out. So let's see here in the product.ts file, and it was a product image. Okay, and let's see, and here we are not getting images, so we will figure out it. So let's see what is happening here. So here localhost 89 uploads this JPG. So basically we are not getting any images. And I guess it was not a right path for image, and right path was resources. So let's see. Yeah, it's fine. And now here we are displaying the images. So here we are good. Right now we are adding our products and displaying those products. So guys, that was all about uploading and retrieving file in Angular. I hope it was helpful. If you find this video helpful, then please hit that like button and let me know in the comments. That's it for now. See you next time.